Welcome back to the channel where spare change could spark a fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of USA 1 dimes, specifically the 6 most valuable and rare 1 dime coins that could be hiding in your pocket right now. From the legendary USA Silver Error 1 dime to jaw-dropping mint mistakes worth thousands, these little coins carry big dollar surprises. Some are so rare, they've sold for tens of thousands of dollars. And yes, one of them could make you a millionaire overnight. So stay tuned, because what looks like an ordinary dime could be your extraordinary treasure. Let's get started. First up, in the 1965 Roosevelt dime features a deeply symbolic design. On the obverse side, it proudly displays the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. His stern yet reassuring profile faces left, engraved with stunning detail. Surrounding him are the bold inscriptions, Liberty, and the ever-powerful American motto, In God We Trust. The date, 1965, is etched clearly near the bottom, anchoring the coin in a time of transformation, just a year after the U.S. Mint made a massive shift from silver to clad coinage. This moment in history makes the 1965 dime even more significant. But what makes some 1965 dimes so extraordinarily valuable? While millions were minted, a small number of transitional error coins were struck on 90% silver planchets, left over from 1964. These silver-based 1965 dimes are exceedingly rare and have fetched thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, of dollars at auctions. Now imagine this. A simple dime, originally worth just 10 cents, being worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment on a house. That's the kind of hidden value we're talking about. These rare 1965 silver dimes are the holy grail for many collectors. Moving to the reverse side of the coin, we find an equally impressive and powerful design. It features a lit torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left, representing peace, and an oak branch on the right, symbolizing strength and victory. These elements are bound together by the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Above them proudly reads United States of America, and below, 1 dime. This isn't just artwork, it's a national statement forged in metal, expressing the enduring values of the United States. What makes 1965 a cornerstone year for dime collectors is not just the design or symbolism, but the transition from silver to clad composition. Before 1965, U.S. dimes were made of 90% silver, but due to rising silver prices, the U.S. Mint began striking coins with a copper-nickel outer layer bonded to a pure copper core. However, in the rush of this transition, some silver planchets remained in the system and were mistakenly used for 1965 dimes. These rare silver versions are not easily distinguishable by the naked eye. They look almost identical to their clad counterparts. But under close examination, especially by weight and sound, the difference becomes crystal clear and extremely valuable. Collectors today are on a constant hunt for these elusive silver 1965 dimes, weighing approximately 2.5 grams instead of the standard 2.27 grams of the clad versions. These coins stand out when weighed on precision scales. Moreover, they emit a softer, more muted ring when dropped, in contrast to the high-pitched ping of clad coins. This subtle difference has become the focus of many coin enthusiasts who understand just how rare and precious these silver strikes are. And once confirmed authentic by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, their market value skyrockets. Adding to the mystique of the 1965 dime are coins with double strikes, off-center minting, or other mint errors. Some coins even show missing clad layers, creating a stunning contrast of exposed copper. These mint errors are not merely imperfections, they're extremely desirable. Some collectors will pay thousands of dollars for a well-preserved 1965 error dime. In fact, depending on the error and its rarity, these coins can eclipse the value of standard silver error dimes, turning even casual coin owners into instant millionaires. Now let's talk rarity and market demand. The coin market thrives on scarcity and story. And nothing in conclusion, the 1965 Roosevelt dime may seem like a simple coin, but for those in the know, It's a potential jackpot waiting to be discovered. Whether struck in silver, showing a rare error, or just carrying the historic weight of its transitional year, this dime is a treasure like no other. So before you spend your spare change on a coffee or candy bar, take a second look. You might be holding onto a fortune. These are the coins that could turn you into a millionaire overnight, all for just 10 cents. Don't miss the opportunity. Check your dimes. Your future might be hiding in your pocket. Next up to in the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime, often overlooked in everyday pocket change, could actually change your life overnight? That's right. Some of these rare bicentennial dimes are worth an unimaginable fortune. These coins may appear common, but hidden among them are ultra-rare strikes that have stunned collectors with their jaw-dropping value. If you've got a 1983 D dime lying around, don't rush to spend it. You could be holding a tiny treasure with a massive price tag. At the heart of the coin lies the powerful portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, America's 32nd president, facing left with a gaze that still symbolizes leadership and resilience. Introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was meant to honor his legacy, but the 1983 D variant is a standout due to its rarity, mintage anomalies, and collector demand. The obverse features the iconic motto, "In God We Trust," beside Roosevelt's profile, with the bold "Liberty" arching along the top edge. This is more than a design. It's a symbol of American ideals etched into a silver canvas. The tiny D mint mark, located near the date, signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. But it also holds a deeper secret of scarcity. What makes the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime incredibly valuable is not just its age or design, but a combination of errors, misstrikes, and unique minting conditions that make certain specimens exceptionally rare. In fact, some of these dimes have been found with dramatic off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing mint marks, or struck on the wrong planchets. Accidents that elevate their value into the tens of thousands or more. Just one such error coin has been known to fetch prices that rival luxury cars or even homes. And here's the kicker. Many people may have spent these coins without ever realizing their worth. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by a stunning reverse design that tells a story of peace, strength, and unity. An eagle stands proudly, wings spread wide, gripping a bundle of arrows, ready for defense, while encircled by a beautiful wreath made from olive branches. This powerful imagery, along with the bold inscription, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, drives home the values that shaped the nation. Below, the face value, 1 dime, sits quietly, hiding the coin's real potential value. If the obverse is history, then the reverse is poetry in metal. Beneath the patriotic design, 3 powerful symbols stand out: a torch representing liberty, an olive branch symbolizing peace, and an oak branch standing tall for victory. Together, they speak a silent message of American resilience, carved in miniature art. The positioning, the deep engraving, and the balance of design give the coin a commanding presence, despite its small size. This dime isn't just a piece of currency, it's a time capsule of American spirit, produced during an era of national reflection and pride. That's why the right specimen of the 1983 D dime is so highly sought after. While standard 1983 D dimes were struck by the millions, only a handful contain the elusive qualities that make them truly rare. Coins that escaped normal circulation, retained their mint luster, and have been preserved in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, are incredibly valuable today. Even more rare are those dimes that exhibit strange die cracks, planchet errors, or doubling that occurred during a rushed or flawed minting process. These factors have made certain 1983 D. Roosevelt dimes the holy grail for collectors and investors alike. The market for rare American coins has exploded in recent years, with collectors hunting for hidden gems like the 1983 D dime in coin rolls, flea markets, or even old coin jars in their grandparents' attic. Auctions have seen these rare coins sell for figures in the 5 or 6-digit range, depending on rarity and condition. Some reports even suggest that certain extremely rare error dimes from this year have topped $300,000 in private sales. That's the magic of numismatics, where history, rarity, and human error combine to create wealth out of thin air. A what's even more incredible is the unpredictability of these discoveries. Many rare 1983 D-dimes have surfaced from circulation, years after their original minting, found by everyday people who simply took the time to look closely. These lucky individuals turned 10-cent pieces into life-changing treasures. This is why collectors stress the importance of inspecting every coin, especially dime in a world where digital assets dominate and paper currency fades. Rare coins like the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime continue to hold their power. They represent history, art, mystery, and wealth, all compacted into a sliver of metal. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, these dimes are a reminder that fortune can still be found in the most unexpected places. So check your pockets, dig through your coin jars, and keep your eyes open, because the next millionaire coin could be right in your hands. Next up in the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime. This isn't just any dime. This is a rare, powerful symbol of American history, liberty, and hidden wealth that could be sitting unnoticed in your pocket, drawer, or coin jar. While most people overlook dimes, mistaking them for pocket change, collectors and experts know that the right dime can be worth a small fortune, even millions of dollars, in today's market. The 1995 P. Roosevelt dime features a striking left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. A man of immense strength and leadership, Roosevelt guided the nation through the Great Depression and most of World War II. His portrait is flanked by the noble inscription, "In God We Trust," a powerful reminder of faith and unity, and surrounded with the proud word, liberty, capturing the spirit of a free nation. Beneath his profile sits the mint mark, P, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the date, 1995, a subtle yet significant year in the world of rare coins. Flip the coin, and the reverse is nothing short of symbolic genius. At the center, a torch blazes brightly, a timeless symbol of liberty and enlightenment. On either side stand two powerful emblems, an olive branch to the left representing peace, and a sturdy oak branch to the right, symbolizing strength and victory. Together, they form a trio of ideals that define the American spirit. Encircling these images are the words United States of America and E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one. It's a design that doesn't just decorate the coin but speaks directly to the soul of the nation. But here's where the story gets even more thrilling. The 1995 P. Roosevelt dime is not your average coin. While billions were minted, only a rare few possess die errors, minting anomalies, or proof-like finishes that make them skyrocket in value. These rare varieties, struck off-center, with double dies, or featuring transitional metal compositions, are what collectors dream about. In the world of numismatics, these tiny treasures are like winning lottery tickets hidden in plain sight, often missed by the untrained eye. Some versions of the 1995 P dime have been discovered with bold die cracks, repunched mint marks, and full band lines on the reverse torch, all signs of exceptional value. In top-grade conditions like MS 67 and above, or if certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, this dime can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And if you stumble upon a previously undiscovered error or unique strike, its price could climb into the tens of thousands or more. That's why collectors obsessively check their pocket change and hoard jars of coins, because hidden fortunes can start with a single dime. What makes the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime even more fascinating is its connection to the bicentennial spirit. Though 1995 isn't a bicentennial year, the coin reflects ongoing reverence for American history and its foundational ideals. The era surrounding the American bicentennial saw a surge in patriotic design, collector enthusiasm, and commemorative minting. That legacy continues to echo in coins like this one, turning everyday objects into powerful historical artifacts that could change your financial future. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that a coin you casually tossed aside is actually worth thousands, maybe even millions. That's not just a fantasy. It's already happened for people who recognize the unique markings, mint errors, or pristine conditions of coins like the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime. These success stories are real, and they remind us that some of the greatest treasures don't glitter in gold but gleam silently in silver, waiting to be rediscovered. The USA rare coins, especially those tied to monumental historical eras or with striking mint features, have become golden tickets for lucky owners. Auctions around the world have seen common-looking coins go for eye-watering prices. What sets these valuable dimes apart? Condition, rarity, demand, and above all, knowledge. The more you learn about the traits that make a coin rare, the more likely you are to spot one hiding in your change. This dime, in particular, teaches us never to underestimate the power of a small coin with a massive backstory. So, if you've got any old dimes lying around, especially from the mid-90s, don't ignore them. Study them, inspect them, cherish them. Look closely at the mint mark, the strike quality, the condition. To wrap it up, the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime is more than just currency. It's a hidden symbol of American pride, a link to history, and potentially a key to untold riches. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about your change, this coin is a must-watch, must-know, and must-keep. Because sometimes, fortune doesn't shout. It whispers through a small silver coin in the palm of your hand. Keep your eyes open. You could be holding the next million-dollar treasure. Next up, in the 1996, D. Roosevelt dime stands as a captivating piece of American numismatic history. Although dimes are commonly used and often overlooked in daily transactions, certain rare issues like the 1996 D have stirred immense interest among collectors due to their unique minting characteristics, historical significance, and rising market value. The 1996 D dime features the dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who served through some of the most tumultuous times in American history. His legacy of leadership during the Great Depression and World War II remains deeply etched into the fabric of the nation, and this coin pays tribute to that enduring legacy with an intricately designed profile facing left, strong, stoic, and timeless. What makes this particular dime fascinating isn't just the face it bears, but the deep symbolism it carries. The obverse side features the mottos "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," which are more than just words. They are declarations of American principles, proudly displayed around Roosevelt's image. The year 1996 marks the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series, which was introduced in 1946 just after his death, making this issue symbolically rich and collectible. The D mint mark, denoting the Denver Mint, adds another layer of intrigue, as certain Denver-struck dimes from this year have displayed exceptional strike qualities, die errors, or rare planchet anomalies that significantly boost their value. Among knowledgeable collectors, flipping the coin reveals a powerful reverse design that's both elegant and emblematic of American ideals. Here, we see a lit torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. These aren't just decorative additions. Each element represents something profound. The torch stands tall for liberty, the olive branch calls for peace, and the oak branch signifies strength and victory. These three ideas are the very cornerstones of American identity, etched in metal, passed through hands, and now preserved in collector vaults around the world. The phrase "e pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one," wraps around this design, reminding us that from a diverse and multifaceted nation comes unity. Surrounding the reverse motif is the bold inscription, "United States of America." One dime, reinforcing its monetary face value. Yet ironically, some of these coins today are worth far beyond 10 cents. In premium conditions such as mint state, MS 65 or higher, and especially in full bands, FB designation, these coins have been auctioned for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity factors. While 1996 D dimes are common in circulation, finding one in pristine, untouched condition is exceptionally rare, and it's these immaculate specimens that command sky-high prices in today's collector's market. But what truly elevates the 1996 D Roosevelt dime to legendary status is its potential as a sleeper coin, a coin that seems ordinary to the untrained eye but can yield massive profits. Stories circulate among collectors and dealers about seemingly average 1996 D-dimes selling for tens of thousands because of unnoticed errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or transitional planchet issues. These accidental rarities can explode in value and are often hiding in plain sight. This unpredictability keeps both novice treasure hunters and veteran numismatists scouring their pocket change and coin rolls with hope and anticipation. The term bicentennial in connection to coins like this adds another layer of confusion and mystery. While the official U.S. bicentennial commemorative coinage was released in 1976, collectors often refer to key transitional dates and significant anniversaries, like the 50th year of a coin series, as informal bicentennials or semicentennial moments. The 1996 Roosevelt dime fits this bill perfectly. It marks half a century since the introduction of the Roosevelt design, giving it an unofficial but important place in the annals of commemorative numismatics. Collectors seeking historical milestones often prize such pieces. Holding one of these rare dimes can feel like holding a piece of American resilience. It's a symbol of recovery, progress, and unity. When you understand its background, the political figure it honors, the ideals it projects, and the rare variations that can send its value skyrocketing, you begin to realize that this coin is more than currency. It's a fragment of a larger American narrative, one that's still being told through the coins. So, the next time you glance at a small silver dime dated 1996, take a moment to appreciate its artistry and legacy. That ordinary-looking coin could very well be one of the most valuable pieces of pocket-sized history. It could be your key to fortune, a bridge to the past, and a badge of American pride, all in one. Don't spend it, study it, treasure it, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find that your future is hiding in your hand. Next up in the 2002, Roosevelt dime stands as a shining symbol in the world of rare coin collecting, particularly among bicentennial-themed United States coins that collectors and investors alike dream of finding. While the Roosevelt dime is a common coin in circulation, some 2002 specimens have gained legendary status due to striking errors, rare variations, and exceptional mint conditions. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime with a face value of 10 cents, but beneath the surface, certain rare editions have sold for thousands, and in some cases, collectors speculate even millions, due to their unique characteristics and historical relevance. This special dime features the left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His profile is carved with precision, embodying his leadership during some of America's most trying times, including the Great Depression and World War II. Engraved boldly to the left of his chin is the timeless motto, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty arcs around his image, symbolizing the very foundation upon which the United States was built. Below, the mint year 2002 is stamped with the accompanying D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing some of the finest American coins. Turn the coin over, and you'll be met with the reverse design that is nothing short of symbolic elegance. A proud eagle with wings spread wide stands atop a bundle of arrows, projecting power and readiness, surrounded by a lush wreath made of dual olive sprays, an unmistakable nod to peace and diplomacy. Encircling the entire motif is the lettering, United States of America, along with the motto, E pluribus unum, a Latin phrase meaning, out of many, one, and finally the face value 1 dime. These seemingly simple words and symbols represent the very heartbeat of the American spirit, unity, strength, and sovereignty. But what transforms an ordinary 2002 Roosevelt dime into a coin of unimaginable value? The answer lies in anomalies. Errors during the minting process, such as double dies, off-center strikes, misalignments, or planchet defects, can drastically increase a coin's value. In some extremely rare cases, transitional errors or unique die varieties appear, making those few specimens some of the most sought-after treasures in modern numismatics. Coins in pristine condition with full bands on the torch or perfect mirror-like finishes from special strike sets can also command staggering prices at auction houses. The true value of such a coin doesn't just stem from errors or rarity. It's also about the narrative, a slice of American heritage frozen in metal, a miniature canvas reflecting the life of Roosevelt and the values he stood for. Collectors and investors chase these coins not just for profit, but for the story, the legacy, and the thrill of holding something historically significant. Many individuals have found unexpected riches through a single overlooked dime discovered in an old drawer or pocket change jar. Imagine the shock of learning that a simple 2002 D. Roosevelt dime you once used to buy a gumball could now be worth thousands, or potentially millions. These dimes, especially in uncirculated mint states or those with striking anomalies, have skyrocketed in collector value. Certain examples have been discovered in coin rolls, estate sales, and coin jars, later revealed to be rare gems under the scrutiny of professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS67 or above with full torchband details have broken price records time and time again. Even more intriguing is the speculative market that surrounds bicentennial marked coins and those associated with significant mint errors. Though 2002 does not mark a traditional bicentennial year, collectors often refer to these rare dimes as part of a broader bicentennial treasure hunt, owing to their symbolic representation and increasing scarcity. These dimes have become part of a cultural narrative, where modern-day treasure hunters seek fortune and fame through America's most iconic coins. For those lucky enough to own a 2002 D. Roosevelt dime with an error, rarity, or extraordinary condition, the advice is simple: do not spend it. The coin may look like it belongs in your change purse, but in reality, it could be a rare numismatic masterpiece. Before trading it in at face value, have it evaluated by a professional. A certified appraisal might reveal its true worth, opening the door to life-changing financial opportunities that would so the next time you handle a Roosevelt dime, especially a 2002 D. Take a second look. Examine its edges, surfaces, mint marks, and designs. You may very well be holding something far greater than 10 cents, something worth $10,000 or more. The world of rare coins is mysterious and full of surprises, and it just might reward the observant, the curious, and the fortunate with unimaginable treasure. Next up in the 2008 D. Roosevelt dime may seem like just another coin in your pocket change. But what if I told you that this seemingly ordinary piece of metal could actually be worth a small fortune? Minted in Denver and bearing the D mint mark, this coin honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His profile faces left, steadfast and bold, accompanied by the enduring motto, "In God We Trust," and the bold word, "Liberty," arching proudly across the left edge. The 2008 D dime continues a legacy of American design, but hidden within a few rare pieces are varieties and errors that have made collectors rush to add them to their treasure chests. What makes certain 2008 D dimes so incredibly valuable is not just age or design, but rather the unexpected errors during minting that transform an ordinary coin into a numismatic marvel. Misstrikes, off-center prints, double dies, and transitional errors where compositions may have been struck on the wrong planchet all lead to dramatically increased value. Some collectors have stumbled upon these by chance, discovering that the dime they nearly spent on a gumball was actually worth thousands, or even more. It's the thrill of the unknown, the buried treasure in plain sight, that keeps coin enthusiasts hunting. On the reverse side of the dime, the classic imagery tells a story of American ideals. Centered between the bold words, "United States of America," and the denomination "one dime," you'll find a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and victory. These symbols, rooted in the American spirit, are more than mere decoration. The motto, "E pluribus unum," Latin for "out of many, one," unites the message, a country formed from a multitude of people and ideas. The detail in the design is crisp, elegant, and carries more meaning than meets the eye. Now imagine this. A collector stumbles upon a 2008 D. Roosevelt dime that was accidentally struck on a nickel planchet. The coin looks off, lighter in weight, maybe slightly different in tone, but it's the error that drives the value sky high. These rare minting mistakes often happen during coin transitions, and when they do, their rarity explodes their worth. Some versions of the 2008 D have fetched up to five-figure sums at auction, especially if graded MS 67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Such coins become legends in the world of collectors. But it's not only errors that elevate the value of these dimes. Condition is king in numismatics. A flawless, uncirculated coin, especially one stored properly and untouched by time, can command an enormous premium. These so-called mint state coins shimmer under light, free from scratches, contact marks, or dullness. The deeper the luster and the more brilliant the surface, the more desirable the coin. Collectors are willing to pay handsomely for perfection, especially when population reports show how few such specimens exist. Adding another layer of intrigue are proof-like or mirror-like finishes accidentally produced on circulation strikes. Though these are not official proofs, their dazzling surfaces can captivate both seasoned experts and new hobbyists alike. Imagine flipping a coin and seeing your reflection bounce back at you, a dime that catches light like a diamond. When a 2008 Roosevelt dime shows this kind of unexpected beauty, it instantly becomes more than currency. It becomes a showpiece that lets talk numbers. While face value remains 10 cents, a rare 2008 dime in top condition or with a mint error has reportedly sold for thousands of dollars. Coin auctions, private collectors, and even online sales platforms have witnessed bidding wars over such dimes. The key is authentication. Professional grading services assess and certify coins, providing not only credibility but also a value boost. Once slabbed and labeled with details like double die reverse or struck on incorrect planchet, the coin story is locked in and its price climbs. Even more astonishing are the myths and stories that swirl around these coins. Some say a few 2008 dimes were mistakenly struck using older equipment or incorrect dies left from previous mint runs. While such claims remain speculative, they fuel excitement in the community. Each story, each possibility, each rumor adds to the mystique. A coin collector's dream isn't just about metal. It's about history, mystery, and the possibility of hitting the jackpot from something most people overlook. So, what should we can in conclusion? The 2008 Roosevelt dime is a testament to how everyday objects can hold unimaginable worth. It's more than metal. It's a miniature canvas of American legacy, potential fortune, and hidden value. Whether it's an error coin, a pristine uncirculated example, or a mysterious variant, this little dime could be the key to a big treasure. Don't overlook your change. Inspect every coin, because one rare find could change your life forever.